Kilimanjaro is the tallest freestanding mountain in the world. It's 5,895 meters above sea level. I have personally never attempted something like this before. Hi, this is Tash from Follow Alice, and I'm going to be climbing Kilimanjaro in a few days' time. I'm feeling a little bit nervous, but more excited, and yeah, just getting prepared for the adventure that lies ahead. This is it. Probably the hardest but most amazing thing I've ever done. This is my journey. I am at the airport on my way to Kilimanjaro. I'm so excited. Got my tickets and yeah, hoping for a pleasant journey. Robert and Chris, who are our Follow Alice local leaders in Tanzania, they very kindly picked me up from the airport. So before our climb starts, we have a briefing from Chris. He comes to the lodge and he gives us the lowdown on what's going to be happening over the course of the next week. So we're at Londerossi Gate.
Hi.
Londerossi Gate is the first stop where we have all of our bags weighed to make sure that the porters are carrying no more than 20 kg. That is the maximum amount that they can each carry. So you could be hanging around at this gate for a little while. It's also where you get registered. How are you feeling, Jono?
Pumped, ready to go.
And where are we now?
The Lemosho Gate.
Lemosho Gate. The Lemosho Gate. The. Today is about 5 kilometers through the rainforest, which I have to say is probably one of my favorite climatic zones on the mountain. It's just extremely, extremely beautiful. So here's our tents here. Seats, mess tent, and all of our bags have been brought up by the porters. So just getting into the tent for the first time. It's pretty spacious. Got my day pack, duffel bag, sleeping bag, and Brooke's got her things next to me over here. So yeah, first camp and feeling good. It actually took less time than I thought. I was quite surprised when we arrived here. So I'm not sure if we climbed it any quicker than we were supposed to, or it just took a little bit less time. Yeah, feeling really good, hungry. And then we had our climb briefing in the mess tent with Chris. So he briefed us for what would be happening on day number 2. So it's just gone 5 o'clock in the morning. We've just been woken up with our bed tea and we're going to pack our bags ready for the start of today. Got breakfast at 6 o'clock and then we head off at 7. Good morning. Day 2 of the Lemosho Route on Mount Kilimanjaro, and it's 7 o'clock in the morning. Just walking through the rainforest still, as you can see, and yeah, feeling quite good today. Woke up a few times during the night, but that's to be expected. It was really nice and toasty in the sleeping bag, so yeah, I got some decent sleep. It's 9 o'clock in the morning at the moment. Been climbing for about 2 hours. As you can see, it's very sunny and it's quite steep at the moment, so taking it slow. Alongside me on this fantastic journey were a group of friends from all corners of the earth. This is Chris, the Follow Alice local leader in Tanzania, and also, luckily, our lead guide for the climb. We have Zafiri, who is one of our assistant guides in Tanzania, and Maurin from Switzerland, Declan from Australia, and his friend Jono, who's also from Australia, Paulina from Poland, and Beck, who's also from Australia and was my tent mate. And also we have Francis, who was our other assistant guide.
This is the highest point from Mti Mkubwa. Mti Mkubwa means big tree. So this is 36. It's higher than the campsite. The campsite known as Shira 1 is day 2 of Lemosho Route, and also it's day 1 of Shira or Lonros Route.
At Shira 1 camp, which is where we're having lunch. You can see it in the distance, and we can also see Kilimanjaro. It's hidden by some clouds at the moment, so not all of it's visible, but it's pretty spectacular. 15 minutes, and then we stop at Shira 1 camp for lunch. Florian has very kindly taken my bag. They've already set up camp. They already got there and came back. So we're all walking there together now. Here we are, Shira 1. On to the second part of day 2. From Shira 1 camp to Shira 2. This part is a lot more flat than the first section of the day, so it's not as tough. Well, not yet anyway. But yeah, everyone's feeling good, and it should be another couple of hours until we reach our camp for this evening, which is Shira 2.
Very fast, yeah.
You want to take a photo?
So we just arrived at Shira 2 camp, and we just signed in, walking to, well, I don't actually know where our camp is. I'm trying to find it. Really need the toilet, and I'm super hungry, so looking forward to some food. And it's about 5 o'clock, so we'll probably chill out for a bit and then go to sleep because everyone's super tired. Here's the toilet tent, and here is the private little toilet. Pretty much straight away we had our washy, and this is the Kilimanjaro equivalent of a shower. So you'll get a bowl of water, and it's warm, which is good, and you have this to give a rough wash of your body. It does make you feel quite nice, considering you're not having showers in the mountains. So just about to go outside to enjoy the sunset if it's there. I think the clouds might be covering it, but just about to put my down jacket on because it gets a little bit cold at the camps. Oh, it's beautiful. So confirmed, Shira 2 camp is super beautiful. The sunset is insane. Good morning. 6:30 at Shira 2 camp. Ooh. Feeling very tired, got a bit of a headache, just taking some paracetamol to try and take it away. Woke up a few times last night, not feeling particularly great, but I think it's just pretty normal sleeping at high altitude. Chris said in the briefing at the start that we'd wake up and have moments of not feeling that great in the night, so I think it's to be expected, and we're at about 3,800 right now, so it's quite high. Got my bed tea, breakfast in about half an hour, and then off to Lava Tower. Good morning, Rama.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good sleep?
Yes.
Yeah.
How did you sleep, Tash?
Good. My head feels so much better.
So much
I think
better now?
the tea sorted me out.
Yes, that's good.
So Rama sets our table every morning. He brings us tea. He brings us lunch and dinner. He's an absolute superstar.
Yes, guys, we are here at Shira too. Now it's breakfast time. I'm with my friend
hungry.
John. Yeah, cheers.
Let's cook ever.
You are enjoying the mountain.
Today is day 3 of our hike, and we are just coming down from Shira to Hut, and we are going to Barranco camp via Lava Tower. And so far everybody's been great. Where we are now, we can see Kibo, half of it, while the most part of the top is covered with clouds. And also the whole crew, including the chef, guides and porters, they are really doing very okay. And it seems that through big cooperation from the group, everybody can look to the top. And at the Lava Tower, we're going to have lunch there and refill water, and then it will be easy walk going down to the camp.
Lunchtime. Kilimanjaro style. Living at Barranco camp, which is Chris's favourite camp.
Yeah.
And why is it your favourite camp, Chris?
Yeah, Barranco is my favorite camp because many routes meet here, and the camp is situated in right at the bottom of this big Barranco wall. And we have a lot of these giant plants you see, the senecio, and also because this is where you camp right up after the big acclimatization. So we climb high, you come and sleep low.
I really enjoyed this section. You're walking through rocky paths, you've got the beautiful trees, there's waterfalls to your left, and you see the Barranco wall for the first time. Just left Barranco camp and about to tackle the Barranco wall. The Barranco wall takes about 1.5 to 2 hours to complete, depending on the amount of traffic that you have on the way up, with a few scrambling parts along the way. And you also pass the famous Kissing Rock, which actually wasn't as scary as people had made it out to be. You reach the top and you have some amazing views over the clouds. This is probably one of the first points where you realise how high you are up Kilimanjaro. How are you feeling, Francis?
Doing great.
Pole pole.
Yeah.
Now, I've been with Follow Alice for about 2 years, and I've been speaking and talking about Kilimanjaro to lots of people for a long time. And I've been working with the team in Tanzania for a long time as well. So going on this trip was a long time coming for me and something I was really, really looking forward to. But also nothing can prepare you for doing this trip yourself. And I finally had the opportunity to go to Tanzania to meet the team. I think most importantly for me, the team on the mountain, the guys there made the trip for me. They are such a massive part of what happens when you climb Kilimanjaro. So it was really important for me to capture that and introduce everyone to the guys there that do such an amazing job on the mountain.
Trevor. Rama. My name is Alfred.
God bless.
Daniel. Florian. Humphrey.
Johnny.
I'm Innocent.
My name is Richard. Eric.
Gabriel. Alfred.
Ramazan. Anthony. Fred.
Ali. Welcome to Ali. Hi, Rajab. Welcome.
Francis.
Christopher.
So I've just arrived at Karanga, setting up camp, feeling good. So today was a relatively easy day compared to day 2 and day 3. Preparing for Summit Day, which is not tomorrow midnight, so not tomorrow, the day after. I don't want to film while I'm crying, but I feel like I need to say it while I'm feeling it. And remember when I get home, that like when we're working hard, it's not just like for us. Like obviously it's for us, but it's for these guys as well, because they work so fucking hard. Yeah. Basically, good tears. Been writing in my diary every night. Good morning, day 5. It's 8 o'clock in the morning and we're just about to have some breakfast at Karanga camp before we head off to Barafu at about 9. So you get really fat fingers. They expand with is it the altitude?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so I can't even, if I even tried to take my rings off, it would not work. Barafu camp, 4,670 meters. Campsite's pretty busy because people are still coming back down from the mountain. You can see lots of people. My brain was going too fast to even contemplate trying to sleep. So I got in my sleeping bag, kept myself warm for a couple of hours, but by the time I knew it, it was ready to get up again and start our summit attempt. Stop. Off to the summit. Sunday, Jumbo. How high are we now, do you reckon? Yeah. We made it! At the summit. We all made it to the summit, 5,895 meters above sea level. We take a moment to soak in the views from the roof of Africa, and then we slowly start to make our way back down. Everyone takes away something different from climbing Kilimanjaro. For me, it was just how amazing the team are and really traveling with friends and understanding what that means. Kilimanjaro really proved that to me. It's day 7, just walking through the forest on our way back to the gate. Pouring down with rain.
It's raining now. Yeah, beautiful day. The rain.
We had to have some rain on our trip, so kind of glad it's the last day and we can go back. Well, this is kind of a shower in a way,
Yeah,
kind of like having a shower.
it's very nice rainfall in the forest.
Jono, are you wet? Just a little bit. Telling me I'm the last one. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're a strong lady. Yeah, keep it up.
Jambo bana, habari gani? Nzuri sana. Wageni wakaribishwa Kilimanjaro. Hakuna matata. Hakuna matata. Hakuna hakuna matata. Hakuna matata. Hakuna matata. Hakuna matata.
Just got back to the lodge and haven't showered in 7 days, so my hair is pretty disgusting. My lips are so sore. I think it's from the wind and the sun, combination of both. So I'm feeling pretty disgusting right now. Gonna go hop in the shower, finally.